Hallo und willkommen, frohe Weihnachten. No, please don't click away, this is an English video, but as we're talking about German Christmas traditions here, I thought I will open up that way. As some of you perhaps already know, I am German, so that is something I can talk about, so we will, but first let me say thank you so much to Donna for once again bringing all those amazing people together. I'm always amazed where you get all those talented people from, and thank you so much for organizing this. And also thank you to Janja for putting that bar so high, so everybody expects just more from my video now. Thank you very much. But now let's go and let's take a look at crazy German Christmas traditions. I don't know if they will be that crazy, but we will check them out. But let's first talk about the picture for this Christmas in July video of mine. So I decided actually on Sir Richard Attenborough in, I think the English title is Miracle on 43rd Street. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think that's it. And I think it's one of the most iconic representations of Kris Kringle or any Christmas figure in any movie. So that's why I actually went with him. I don't have to tell you too much about the movies. Everybody has probably seen it anyway, so I think it's a good picture for Christmas and something that I just can add something else on top of it without subtracting from it. So let's draw this. And this is honestly my first pencil drawing in about 6 months, so wish me luck. But let's also get on with those German Christmas traditions now. So BuzzFeed has posted this article, 12 weird German Christmas traditions you should try this year. It is from 2018, but let's face it, we Germans are not that well known for being extremely flexible and changing all the time, so it should be fine for us. So let's see what they think Germans are doing and that you should try. Number 1, get drunk all day at your local Christmas market. Do I really want to do this? I don't know what kind of image you will have of Germans after this video. Get drunk all day at your local Christmas. Do so many people do that? Probably young people. I have not done that too much, if at all. Yes, if it's dark outside, which is pretty early on Christmas, to be fair. But in the evening, going there and just drink a couple of Glühwein, malt wine, I think is the English word for it, or eggnog, stuff like that. You get that also in Germany. And yes, that's nice to do with friends, but it's not an activity in of itself, just that we Germans like to do every Christmas day on Christmas or something. This sounds weird. This sounds not very flattering. Number 2, eat chocolate every morning thanks to an advents calendar. You should do that. That's a nice tradition. An advents calendar is actually something that not only children have these days. Actually, I myself am always happy when I get one. Normally you don't buy it for yourself, somebody presents it to you, and every day from the 1st of December up until the 24th, you just open one compartment and you get chocolate or whatever. They are grown up with whiskey. There are the handmade ones, which is always a lot of work because it's 24 presents you have to decide on, find, wrap and arrange and stuff. But a lot of people are doing that for their partner, for example, and I think that's a really nice thing that you could actually think about doing. Number 3, manically bake at least 10 kinds of Christmas cookies a day. I think that's a little bit of an overstatement here, to be honest. Yes, I think Germans bake a lot and a lot of different cookies. However, 10 kinds of Christmas cookies a day seems a little bit over the top. Yes, there are big baking marathons that some people are doing on the weekends, for example, where they just sit down and bake tons of cookies, but normally in one sitting and then it's done. Or once or twice during the season, not 10 kinds of Christmas cookies every day. Where are we supposed to put them? We have human stomachs like everybody else has. Number 4, celebrate the 4 Sundays before Christmas, just because. Yeah, that is something but celebration might be a big word. We are lighting a candle. So there is the Adventskranz, where you have 4 candles, and every Sunday before Christmas, for 4 Sundays, you just light a candle for breakfast or whatever with your family, ideally. It's just a nice thing to do. And again, some kind of countdown for Christmas, so we seem to love our Christmas countdowns. Number 5, by lighting a candle on a special advent wreath that has to be homemade. Does it have to? I think in the past, yes. I think that has changed, like with everything, with people these days, consumerism and stuff, you know. I think, yes, there are still a lot of people who are making them themselves for their families and have fun doing that. I think a lot of people still do that. But you can also buy them, and also a lot of people are buying them. Not too clear about the statistics though. Number 6, put a single shoe outside your front door to receive chocolate and presents from the OG Santa, Nikolaus. Nikolaus, yes, that is the 6th of December. You put your shoes in front of your door, and on the next day, Nikolaus has brought you sometimes even little presents, but mostly chocolate and fruit, stuff like that. It's also a nice thing, nice pre-event, so to say, just to build up the excitement, you know. I loved it as a kid to just find my biggest boot that I had at that point in time and put it in front of the door, and always hoping that there would be more stuff in my boot than in my brother's. My brother was always bigger than I was, so he always had the bigger boots. Number 7, eat an absolutely not festive meal on the most important Christmas holiday. Yes, that is actually also for a lot of people true. Not for all of them, obviously, like everything, but most of the time we eat just really fast-made stuff on the most important day, which is for us in Germany the 24th actually. So not the Christmas day, the 25th, which is, for example, in the US, as far as I understand it, the most important one. On the evening of the 24th, you get the presents and you open them underneath the Christmas tree here in Germany. Not on the 25th. So in the night on the 24th, you normally just eat not that exciting stuff. This is what you can see here, those sausages and just the potato salad. That is something that is eaten quite commonly on the 24th. So just everyone can enjoy it. But still, the eating process sometimes gets expanded just to see how long children can contain their excitement, because they, of course, want to just jump up from the table and start opening presents. And it's also kind of a Christmas tradition to play with that. Number 8, go to church purely to kill time on December 24th. That is not true. Purely to kill time, that is not the reason why we're doing that. We are doing that because it's tradition. A lot of people really only, and I was one of them, a lot of people really only went to church on the 24th of December. Number 9, open all the presents a day early to annoy the rest of the world. Yeah, does that annoy the rest of the world? Actually, I'm not sure. And I also think that's not the reason why we're doing that. It's just how it's done here. Does it annoy anybody? Tell me down in the comments if you're annoyed by us opening our presents already on the 24th. Number 10. Instead of Santa, let infant Jesus bring you presents. Yeah, if you phrase it like that. Yes, actually, we do not have Santa, so I like to think of it like as regions, you know. For some children, it is Santa who is bringing the presents. For some children, it is the Christkind, which you could call infant Jesus, the Christ child, more or less direct translation. Where I'm coming from, the Christ child brought the presents, so that is definitely true. So I'm not sure how it works exactly. If you're a child and watching this, it's like franchises probably, I don't know. But in a lot of German households, it's the Christkind that brings the presents. But it's just important that the presents arrive on time, am I right? Number 11, have a whole roast goose for lunch on December 25th. Goose is pretty traditional for Germany, yes, but it's not that exciting, so we'll leave it at that. Number 12, celebrate Christmas a third time on the 26th of December. Don't you have the 26th in other countries? That's actually new to me. So do you only celebrate the 24th and with the 25th? I mean, we have Heiligabend, that's the Christmas Eve, and then there is the first and the second Christmas day. I actually never knew that that is not a thing anywhere else. So if that is really new to you and you're not doing that in your country, let me know down in the comments. Or in general, let me know how you celebrate Christmas or the equivalent. There's not just Christmas in the world, obviously. There are other traditions around that time of year. Let me know what you celebrate down in the comments. I would be very excited to see that. I hope you enjoyed our little trip to German Christmas traditions today. I hope you enjoyed the picture, and I'm very sure that we all will be enjoying now Holly's video. So join me in watching that one. Thank you again for visiting me today. Have the greatest of days, and goodbye.